Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here today over at the future home of our butterfly house, which I am so excited to get building. And we still have that adorable little fox wandering around. I have actually really loved just having this fox kind of wander backwards and forwards. And there's a couple turtles who have escaped from our little wetlands that we have over here. Oh gosh, you can't even see the swans from this far away. But I promise the swans are still over there too. And it's just been really fun to hang out here because we've got this little turtle and this little turtle, and then we've got this little fox wandering around, and they're all wondering what the heck I'm up to. And we are actually still working at clearing out a lot of these trees. Oh, go little turtle, go! Oh no, hi little turtle! The fox is trying to chew on you! No, Mr. Fox, you don't want to eat that turtle. Oh gosh. But yes, so we are working on clearing away the trees over here so we can have a butterfly house, which I'm so excited about. The more I thought about it, the more and more excited I'm getting about this, because we could make like an entire museum. In fact, I want to make an academy. I want to make an entomology academy, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. I can like spell the word correctly. I just, sometimes, you know, me and pronunciations struggle a little bit. But I want to build an entomology academy, which means an academy to study insects. And I think that would be so much fun to add in right over here. I mean, look at this. Doesn't this beautiful cliffside just absolutely beckon for some sort of really awesome structure to be built over here? And I think the answer is going to be like a multi-tiered butterfly house. And some of you guys have actually been suggesting that we build like one dome of the butterfly house and then like have a path wrap up and around, and there's like a second dome up there or something really fun that way. So I'm thinking we might put a garden at the top. We might have a path that kind of loops in a circle around the hill here, and then we might have like different domes to represent each of the different areas that butterflies could be in, or different bugs. So that's it. If we have the Entomology Academy over here, we could turn this into an entire area with different bug museums, even like including all the other bugs too. That's what even more. What am I trying to say? Who knows? Words. But basically, we could turn this into an entire entomology area. If we look at the map, which is Journey Map, by the way, because a lot of you guys are like, Seri, where the heck is that map from? It's so cool. The answer is Journey Map. So this is Journey Map. And if we come over and we look at our little map here, then you can actually see we've got a lot of area. Like here's our lake. Woo, zoomed in too far. Here's the lake where we have the swans. So this is kind of like Tate and Tackle property. Over here is kind of where I want to have like the cranberry field, which cranberry is usually grown in water because it is an aquatic plant. So I was thinking it would be fun to kind of like portion off this part of the lake and turn it into a little cranberry field area, and we could do a lot of talking about the benefits of cranberries and nutrition and how awesome cranberry plants are and when they were first found and why they were harvested. Those sort of interesting trivia facts that I think are very important and very fascinating. So we could put those over here, and then like this whole area we could potentially start working with right over here. This is where the Confuciornis birds are. So this is supposed to be kind of where our dinosaur section begins in the zoo. And since we don't have any dinosaurs actually in the zoo just yet, that could be open to interpretation. But it would be cool to have like the butterfly house here, and then this lake being like maybe something really pretty. And then maybe we can have more research areas for the different types of bugs, because insects are an absolutely vital foundation to a healthy ecosystem. So maybe some of those research areas over here, maybe some of them over here. We might actually have to go over there and look at some of the awesome trees today. So that might be on the list of things to do for the day as well. But really quickly, let's come over here. Hello, little fox. I really want to catch you. I really want to name you something that's not just Todd from Fox and the Hound. But maybe I will name you Todd after my uncle because it's his birthday soon. I dub thee Todd. So this is going to be Todd the fox, and we're going to let him just kind of wander around. Stay close. He seems pretty harmless. But we've come over here with Alexis, our wandering botanist, and we actually have a really fun new campfire. And because Alexis likes to collect different specimens, wild specimens out in the world, I thought, how fun would it be? Do I already have this type of mushroom? Maybe Alexis. But I thought it would be really fun to have her help us prepare wild meals. So like, I don't know how many of you may know this, but you kind of see those stories lately, like Wild Harvest. They'll often offer those classes like at universities or at rec centers or community centers in a lot of places lately. It's kind of like a little bit of like a hippie upper class sort of thing to do, from my opinion, where you'll go into the forest with somebody who's trained in studying wild plants. They're trained in mushrooms. They're trained in finding fiddlehead ferns. They're trained in morel mushrooms, all of the yummy stuff. And then you'll go camping with them and they'll gather up like a wild harvest and prepare food for you. And it's just really fun because then you can kind of cross that line that a lot of people in modern culture don't cross anymore, where you go out and you just pick yourself a fiddlehead fern and you toast it up, like saute it on a campfire and eat it. And a lot of people don't have that skill anymore. So it's offered as kind of like this high class fancy thing to do at a lot of universities. And I always thought it would be really fun. But then there's also Alexis Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley is so wonderful. I am so in love with Stardew Valley. It is truly my happy place, other than Zoodesia, of course. I love you too, Zoodesia, even you little dirt block, especially you little mushroom and beautiful moss. But it's really fun because in Stardew Valley, you can collect acorns, pine cones, and maple seeds, the little spinny helicopter maple seeds that like spiral down when they fall from their trees. And you can turn those into a field snack. And so I thought, how fun would it be if Alexis could teach us how to make dun-dun-dun, field snacks. So that is what we can now do with the pine cones, because that's something you can do in Stardew Valley, is like mix pine cones with the other two things and create a field snack. And it's just really funny to me to think about eating pine cones. But now you can come over and you can work with Alexis and you can give her a pine cone and maple syrup, and then she can make a field snack for you. And if you also give her wild rice and a bowl, then she will make a bowl of wild rice for you, which also happens to be just the normal recipe for it, but I figured why not. And then you can also give her 6 mushrooms of any type, not just like what's supposed to be the poison type, but any type. I actually put 3 of these and 3 of these, and somehow like the NPC mod was just like, oh, you mean 6 of any type of mushroom. So 6 mushrooms of any type and get a mushroom skewer. And you can bring her 5 ferns and get sauteed fiddleheads. And I actually want to come up with at least a couple more interesting wild harvest meals that Alexis could prepare for us. But I just thought that was so fun. So now we can come over here and we can just get like a little wild harvest whenever we need. And actually, Lily, Tate, come along, my loves. In fact, you guys are hungry too. All right, let's feed them real quick. All right, some chicken, rice, and blueberry. All right, there you go. And there you go. All right, puppies, it's going to be zombie jerky until we go back to the store after that. And we can actually come over here into this fungi forest, which I'm still thinking will probably still be dinosaurs when we start moving the dinosaurs from where we're going to have our dinosaur research area. And I'm still deciding on the name for that. But we can come over here and this fungi forest just grows mushrooms. Like mushrooms just grow all over the place. And often I'm clearing them off our path like this. So we can just pop over here. And I hear a snake, so we're going to be careful. Ooh, look at this. I don't remember that. That's so interesting. All right, I just need 1 more mushroom, so we'll come and gather up this mushroom. And then you gather up these little mushrooms, and then dun 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 dun, we'll run back to Alexis, and now we can have wild mushroom skewers. And that's just something you can do here in Zoodesia from now on. And also, I'm really excited. Ooh, okay, almost fell into the big hole there. I'm really excited to see as we get more paths kind of branching out. The zoo just is growing. It's so awesome. Let's come down. Alexis, we're going to come right over here, and we are going to prepare a mushroom skewer. Just like that. So now we have a fresh mushroom skewer to eat, Lily and Tate. Huzzah! However, we're not very hungry, so let's go ahead. Now that we've chit-chatted long enough, we've thought about, hello, you two. I wish I could name the turtles. If you try to right-click them with a name tag, nothing happens, and I don't want to tame them at this moment. So you two stay here and guard the turtles, which is absolutely, oh, that's so cute. Look at everybody. Oh, it's so adorable. I'm going to take a picture. There you go. Oh, you guys are so cute. But now that we've chit-chatted about that long enough, we're going to come over and we are going to clear out these trees. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot we broke our shears, and that is what I needed to do. So Lily, Tate, you guys stay there really quickly. We have to go back upstairs. Thankfully, we are right next to the staff lounge, and we need to make some shears. And those shears are going to be used to collect leaf blocks because we need tons and tons of leaf blocks for the many projects we have coming up, including making your guys' nest, which will hopefully be this weekend, Sunflower. They have been so patient with me, those two. And I'm really excited for when the nest shows up because you guys will be able to help us get more eggs. Hello, little chips. Don't worry, I'm working on your stuff too. Get more eggs for our wonderful birds. All right, so we're going to make some steel shears because these puppies last a lot longer. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful botanist shears, just like that. You gotta love it when you actually have the resources you need to get stuff done. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm just getting in the groove of feeling the exhibits expanding again. I'm really happy with the time we spent at the Tate and Tackle though, because that was a project. Oh, is the fox already all the way over there? He's like standing under the sakura tree now. Todd, where are you going? Be safe, Todd. Okay. But yeah, I've just loved the little details and the way that day after day the zoo continues to grow. But you guys know that. You know I get a big kick out of just watching it as we continue to grow our world, even if it's slow sometimes. But you guys are so wonderfully patient with me. Thank you. All right, there we go. And let's get this tree. We're going to get an appetite. Yay, beautiful appetite. All right, we're going to gather these up. Let's get this rubber tree out of the way. And then it does feel weird to clear all of these trees out like this, but we kind of need to clear them out so that we can figure out what the heck we're going to do over here. And don't worry, because we actually had this entire area 100% clear of trees. I threw down those trees except for that little rubber tree there. And look at what happened. Like a forest regrew by the lake. That is so fun. All right, we're going to clear this little guy out. And we just kind of need to get a good view of what we're working with over here. So I think we'll clear this area out too. And it's kind of fun. I know this sounds kind of weird coming from my mouth, but it's kind of fun to clear the trees out sometimes and just be able to see like where you're going to be working and to get a really fun idea. All right, I got to clear this guy out of what you could add in terms of exhibits and just changing the wild space. All right. Though it's always silly because sometimes we have people who are like, Seri, no! How dare you? How dare you cut down the trees? And it's like, you guys, it's that constant real life struggle that you actually have to deal with in real life too, of how to balance out progress and actually needing to clear things away so that you can build new buildings with trying to make sure that the environment isn't overexploited. And it's definitely a valid question. The answer is not always to never cut the tree down. That's not the answer. What if you need to clear out a little forest because a hospital needs to be built in that spot? You know, there's never like a right or wrong answer. I think sometimes there's definitely a wrong answer. But I think it's just all about learning the balance between the two. So between taking stuff down and leaving it up. All right. Ooh, did you guys hear that? It sounds like we've got an interesting cave system hiding deep inside of our little hill here. So we might have to take a peek at that in just a second. I love this hill, and I know I want to put the butterfly stuff here. I'm just having trouble figuring out exactly how that's going to work. So hopefully clearing these away. All right, and then let's come down here. Now that we've cleared away the forest on the side of the hill, that helps to come up with more ideas for sure. So my thoughts are what we might end up doing is maybe putting a bunch of leaves and everything. Oh my gosh, there's a little hole in the hill. Let's go investigate the hole in the hill and then we'll be able to decide what the heck we're going to do. All right, Lily, Tate, you guys want to come with me? Because it looks like we're going to go inside of the hill and I'm sure they would really enjoy that. Stretching their legs, being able to play over there. All right, so let's take our little mushroom skewer with us. And I should probably put my armor on, perhaps? Probably. Just in case we run into something that doesn't really want us to be there. All right, Lily. All right, Tate. Come on, you two. We're going deep inside of our own backyard. Like, we're literally in our own backyard over here. And we're just now starting to get to the point where we're starting to clear these things away. All right. Perfect! Isn't this just perfect? Look at this. This is perfect. This is a wonderful little cave. We can use this as a spot to have in the butterfly house, but we're going to have to be very careful about it because I hear the butterflies will drown if they get too near water blocks. So we might have to make it so that the butterflies don't have access to this area, Lily and Tate. But this is wonderful. What if we had like a little waterfall that was coming from that side? Interesting. All right, let's keep going. Which direction first, my pups? Maybe in this direction. So maybe for now we should just try to like kind of clear out this area. Let's go around the side of the hill. And so we would run into some of these things. Okay. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, somebody said we should like switch back the path up the side of the hill. And wow, ooh, that's pretty. That stays. So I think that would be a smart way to do it. Oh, look, ferns! Let's gather these up and we can make some sauteed fiddleheads. Oh, that would be so fun. I love it. All right, come here, come here. There we go. Enough for sauteed fiddleheads. Nice. So then it would loop around here. So maybe looking at the map will help us a little bit more. Nope. Map doesn't really help us right now because the trees are in the way for figuring out how the hill is kind of laid out. So let's just try walking around the edge of the hill and we'll get a feeling for it. Look, it's the floating pear tree, the heavenly pear tree. I really want to gather up those pears every now and then we'll have like heavenly pear jam, like jelly that we could make just from that. See, and that's the other thing is we've got these really huge, oh, look at all these mushrooms, oh my gosh, on the edge of this cliff. We've got this huge cliff and I just feel like we should do something with this area. I just don't know what it should be. So maybe like the butterfly house where you're looking down at the butterflies and then you can walk the path up here. Is that a good idea, Lily and Tate? And then maybe like the path at the top would have, let's see, can I get over here? Oh my gosh, I'm climbing on the vines on the side of this huge tree. Oh my goodness. This is a little exciting. This is where I suddenly remember I still haven't put featherfall on my booties yet, and that could cause some issues. Look at this. We can climb these vines up. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Careful, Lily. Careful, Tate. And then I think the view up here is just phenomenal. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. So what to do, Lily and Tate? What to do? Not fall off is number one. So maybe what we'll do, and I think we could probably have the like Entomology Academy head this direction. Maybe we'll have it wrap kind of around this lake, sort of head into this forest part right here. So maybe it'll start like kind of over here where we've cleared it out, and we'll start like a butterfly house. And then it'll sort of spread this direction. It looks like we could put in a whole bunch of cool entomology museums, like little different places you can walk around and learn about dung beetles, and you can learn about maggots, and you can learn about how important leeches are. We could finally have somewhere to trade the leeches. Oh, as a scientist at the Entomology Academy. I really like that idea. So we could probably just continue like the bug research areas, and it would include a lot of plant. Ooh, let's eat our little sandwich up here. And it would probably include a lot of plant gardens in order to feed all of those bugs moving into this forest over here. So that would be a lot of fun. And then that's where I kind of want to have the cranberry area. And then what would we have down here, Tate? Please do not fall off. Probably just gardens. There's the cranberries, and then there would be the berry bakery. And then probably just like some quiet little gardens leading you past. Like this will probably be part of the butterfly house too. And then the Entomology Academy can just kind of be like right there, like a big old giant entrance. And it would just lead you, or like right kind of over here maybe. Maybe we'll have to, like the bug house entrance would be here. The academy could be on the foot of this cliff over here. And then we could just spread all of the buildings out. Man, I kind of want to climb down. So I don't think we will actually build, wow, that's pretty too. I don't think we will actually build the entire butterfly house all the way up to the top of the cliff because I think that would look weird. But I do want it to kind of surround the cliff. Like if we look down, so that would make it really fun because then you could call it like, I don't know, heavenly butterfly path or something as you climb up this path so that you can try to see what's up here and get up to that wonderful view. That really is a fantastic view. So just imagine, you guys, it's so wild right now. It just looks so wild and untamed. And then one day we will make it so this whole area will be a beautiful butterfly path. And then you can come down over here and you can eat at the berry bakery. And then you can turn over here and there'll probably be, ooh, there's the pretty little lake. There'll probably be a little shop selling heavenly pear jam because that just sounds awesome. And then we'll work our way over to the Entomology Museum. So now the question is, you guys, what are some of your favorite bugs? In fact, let's get up here because everything looks so different when you're like on the ground compared to when you're like way up high. All right, up. Oh my goodness, climb this tree, climb this tree. Whew, there we go. Yeah, there's a nice, beautiful spot. So yeah, like we could probably have the academy start over there because then we could dig into the side of this cliff if we needed to. And we could set like wings of the academy out, meaning like, you know, different hallways. And then over here is a wild chocobo would lead back around to the Tate and Tackle. So see, everything is starting to finally loop together. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we'll have to be very careful because I want to try not to move too far to the south. Like this is going to be tricky because how are we going to do this? This is going to be Village of Light. I don't want to move too far into our Meadow of Horses area for our farming side series, but people have really wanted to keep that specific spot for our farming side series. So I think our farming side series will have to like stay over here and then to the south and to the west. So we'll have to work really hard at heading west and south with the farming side series. And then we'll have to just not let any of the dinosaurs that we add in as like species, as specimens. This isn't going to be like the main dinosaur area. That's going to be a whole different area in our world. But this will be where we have like 1 or 2 examples of the different species. So we're going to have to feel this out, you guys. This is going to be interesting, but I am excited. I didn't even think about an entomology museum, Lily, and now we're going to have one. And there's some beautiful flowers over there. I see beautiful foam flowers and silver flowers. Oh, this is going to be awesome. All right. So now the next question is what to do in the zoo. Well, we actually have a lot that's going down, and I do want to get the squirrel exhibit worked on. And this Saturday, for our Specimen Saturday, we are actually going to be building the beautiful nest for our wonderful golden chocobo. And we're going to be trying to learn some more about some of the oh, Lily, be careful now. We're going to be learning some more about the various large species of birds that used to exist in the world. So that's going to be really fun. But let's go ahead and wrap up by cutting down just a few more of these trees, even though it feels a little bit awkward. All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So sorry. But this has actually been super helpful. Puppies, please watch out. I'm swinging Glorious Grafter now. This has actually been a super helpful little trip, because we've been able to come by and just get so many new ideas. And if you guys have ideas, please tell me your ideas. That is how the zoo really grows, is thanks to your ideas. And so many of you were like, yes, the berry bakery is coming back. And I can't wait for the berry bakery because it's going to be really, really, really fun just to be able to go wild. And that little cute mouse is still here. And have you guys like give me names for different muffins and pies and all sorts of other yummy stuff we might be able to have at the berry bakery. All right, there we go. Gonna take this little one out and then some of these. Good. This should be plenty of leaf blocks so that we can try to get started on that squirrel rescue center. And we've come up, you guys have come up with some pretty creative names. Nothing that's really jumped out at me just yet, but I'm thinking we'll go with something that has to do with tails and acorns, because those seem to be the popular words. Oh gosh, I wish we could leave just those 2 big trees. If I can somehow manage to just manually save those 2 big trees, you can bet your bahookers that I'm going to try. I don't even know what your bahooker is, but you can bet it that I'm going to try to save those 2 big trees so they can just stay by the lake, because they're lovely. Look at them. Look at the size of them. They're so pretty. All right, and there we go. And meanwhile, Lily is feeling like there is probably a creeper under our feet. So you know what we should probably do tomorrow on our way over? Let's put all these things away. I know, Lily girl, I know. One of the things we will probably be doing tomorrow, you guys, just because it would be a good idea to do this, is we will come on down and we will investigate what the heck's going on in this tunnel. Because that is also in my backyard. And Mr. Mole, I hear that he might be up to something devious. So we've been getting some awesome suggestions for keeping an eye on Mr. Mole and perhaps his vicious takeover of certain carrot bun tunnel systems that may be nearby. But yeah, we'll go into our little tunnel down here because we should see what's under our feet as potential exhibit areas as well. So, this is so fun. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the life coming into our zoo. Day after day, year after year, we make something amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you next time, guys. So I'll see you all then. Bye-bye. Ooh, leaves.